Now I'm going to prepare a roasted sweet potato stuffed tortelloni. Now you may be familiar with tortellinis. They're small stuffed pastas that some people say resemble little purses. Well, my sister and I as children thought they resembled belly buttons, so that's what we called them. A tortelloni is just a larger version of a tortellini. You may also be familiar with butternut squashed pastas, say like ravioli. Well, in Bologna, Italy, where stuffed pastas really originated, they use sweet pumpkin for their stuffing. The closest thing that we can find to the sweetness of that pumpkin are sweet potatoes. Now to prepare the sweet potato, what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half lengthwise, put a little bit of vegetable oil on the flesh side, and roast it in a 400-degree oven for about 40-45 minutes or until the flesh pulls away from the skin. After the potatoes have cooled, we're going to scoop them out of the skin and then puree them in a food processor or through a food mill so that you get a nice pureed sweet potato. For our stuffing, I'm going to combine our pureed sweet potato with a little grated Parmesan cheese, about a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, cracked black pepper, salt, some fresh basil, a little chiffonade, and 1 egg yolk that will act as a binder. I've gone ahead and rolled out some of my pasta dough. And now what we're going to do is cut these into some rather large squares, like so, like so. Now our initial fold is going to be triangular. So I'm going to want to put my filling on this side of the square. Not dead center, a little off center. That one. Now I'm going to want to seal my edges with just a little bit of egg wash. Just like that. And now I'm going to bring it over, sealing my edges, forming a triangle. Making sure that I gently press down around the filling before I really make a seal, and that way it'll release any air bubbles that may be caught between the two folds of the pasta. Let's do the same with this one. The dough is elastic enough where it'll actually stretch a little bit. And the third. Making sure all of my edges are nice and sealed tight. If your edges aren't sealed, when you go to cook your pasta, water will get inside the folds of pasta and break them apart. Now I like to do a little trimming here just to trim off the rough edges, and that's purely for aesthetics. And now taking your pasta in one hand, placing your thumb on the center, we're going to fold this flap over your thumb. Just put a little egg wash right on there, and then fold the other flap over the first. Once again, placing your thumb on the filling part of the backside, making a little indent. Placing one flap over your thumb, egg wash, second flap, and those are roasted sweet potato stuffed tortelloni. These are served very well with a brown butter and sage sauce.